Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Bug here, and we are back with some more Motortown, and the series continues. So, let's crack straight on and get these guys loaded up. Alright, how many we got here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 potentials, and we've got 12 seats. So yeah, we're going to have a couple of spares. Hopefully they all get in. Looking good so far. Oh, perfect. So we've got 10 seats filled up. That is brilliant. Hopefully, how many? I put the 6-speed in this, didn't I? Shouldn't have done that. So yeah, today I'm going to kind of get out of debt first, and then we're going to knock the bus routes on the head and hopefully try to start on something a little bit different. Now, I am running this in the test branch because of the 2 new things that have just been added. 5 new things, technically. So we've got the more trailers. Anybody following the channel would have seen it already before. Hang on a minute. My steering wheel's wonky again. My tracking is just completely out. Let me just fix this. I think I have to go gamepad, then steering wheel. No, that did not fix it at all. 1 second. Right. Has that fixed it? That has fixed it. The tracking is straight now. I had to turn the wheel off and turn it back on again. If I turn the game on before I turn the wheel on, it really does not like it. And what the hell? Well, that's never happened before. Okay. I didn't know I needed a run-up for this. Apparently I do. There we go. All the way back here. Right. Floor it! We've got this. Hold it in that gear. Oh. Get off the sides. That was close. I nearly didn't make that. Oh, I didn't. No, I did. No, I did. I definitely did. Wow, that is crazy. So, I fancy doing a little bit of a role play today. Sensible driving, if you will. Sorry to anybody that likes seeing me get into crashes and, you know, flip over a bus full of people and get really annoyed passengers. But I just fancy today going a little bit smoother. Hang on. Is my tracking out again? Hang on. Right, my steering wheel, the one I'm physically holding onto, is straight. That looks to the right. That looks straight to me, and now my steering wheel is like, well, turned to the left. That amount. So, yeah. What the hell is going on? There's got to be something in the game. It never does it in any other game. It's not going to be dead zones, is it? You know what? Right, it looks perfect on there. Let's recalibrate it there. That should be perfect. There we go, that is perfect now. I know I've had this happen a few times in the past, but it seems to be because I'm switching between steering wheel and controller. When I first started playing this game and I was just like 100% of the time on the steering wheel, I never had a problem. It was just perfect every time. But now that I play a lot of the time on controller, it just does not like me anymore. Right, I think I need to go into manual, so let's do that. I feel like it'll be a little bit more roleplay-ish anyway. I do like a bit of manual gear changing. At least that way I have a clutch as well. Can we get over this in one hit in first-person view? Probably not. Let's get the wheels in view, shall we? Okay, we're doing pretty well there. Nailed it. Perfect. Let's go, go, go. Hopefully, I can get there with both of my comfort points. I have made a slight adaptation to the bus route this time because I really need to try and get as much as possible. So I've added a couple of extra stops in Gapper. I don't know if they're going to pay very well, but I'm hoping they'll at least pay something. Well, they'll definitely pay something. That goes without saying. But I'm not entirely sure what they're going to pay. Right, I'm going to go on outside view just for a minute. I'm still manual gears, full steering wheel. I don't know how I've ended up with orange body damage. I haven't hit anything at all. It must just be the grounding out situation. God, that loan payment is really going out. I left the game on. I thought I'd paused it, but I left it on when I went and made a cup of tea, went for lunch and stuff. So I came back. Well, when I left, I was like 500 coins in debt, and now I'm like 120,000 coins in debt. Yeah, whoops. I wasn't even gone that long. Never mind. Hopefully, by the time we finish this route, all of the debt will pay itself off, and then we could just kind of start again from, well, it won't be 0, but it'll be plus something. Fingers crossed. But yeah, after this we'll have probably coming up for 100 bus route, bus XP, whatever it is, bus levels. So everything bus related will be unlocked. Then we can buy all of the buses at some point. You guys are going to have to let me know in the comments if you want me to actually use each of the buses. Not necessarily up Grand Gym, but somewhere. Even if you want me to do like a, maybe the Ollie Ring, the Jeju Loop, whatever you want to call it. I can do that. It wouldn't be a overly entertaining episode, but I could do it full roleplay, first person only. If that sounds like something you guys want to watch, then let me know in the comments. Also, if you've made it this far into the video, yeah, I know we're only 7 minutes in and all, but please hit like and subscribe if you haven't already, because like 80% of you guys watching this aren't subscribed. That is a really high number. Like, if every person watching this subscribed, I'd already be on 10k. So, let's try and get there. I want to get there by Christmas. I feel like it is actually an achievable goal. I've checked the analytics. Most of you guys that are watching this, you're not new viewers. You've been here before. So if you've watched more than one video, surely it makes sense to subscribe. You never know. The next video may actually help you out. There are always... Ooh, careful, careful, careful. There are always educational videos on this channel. Not every video. Most of it's entertaining, I'd like to think. But hey. Come on. Oh yeah. Forgot. I'm in manual, dopey. No. Right. Get back up the hill. There we go. I spend so long in automatic on this game, I just really forget to change gear sometimes. But it's okay. I feel like the vehicles do have more power in manual. I don't know whether that's just me, like, you know, is that like something that's going on inside my head, or is that actually a thing? Like, I get that you've always got the gear that you want to be in at the right time, but surely it shouldn't feel like the vehicle has more power. Come on. Get up. Get up. There we go. Beautifully done. Made it all the way to the shortcut already. That is pretty good. Now, because the devs have looked down upon us with a smile, we can now take this little thing, the little Lilliput, the easy way across here without fear of grounding out and ending up in the big hole that used to be there, plus the big rock that used to be there as well. See how smooth that was in comparison to what it used to be? It used to be a right struggle to get round that corner. But now, no. Nice and easy. Same with this one, actually. This one was even worse because you needed some sort of run-up to get over the lip without grounding out and high-siding in the centre. But then they put two bloody great trees there for you to navigate between. Now the trees have gone. See? Boom. Perfect. Nice and smooth. Right. I'm going to go down here, seeing as I can now there's no trees there. See how smooth that was? It was almost like it was meant for this. And I am eternally grateful. It started off with just removing that rock that's right in front of us, or was right in front of us. And that did help, because I couldn't do this before. I would have hit a massive rock. There we go. Oh, beautifully done. Beautifully done. Stay straight to the right of this little mini tree here. And to the right of this little mini tree here. Now to the left of this big mound thing, grassy knoll, with no rifles on it. And careful, careful, careful. This lip definitely feels a little bit bigger. Feels easier to get round that than it used to. The first time I thought I was feeling things, but don't know now. And here we go. Let's just get a top-down view just to make sure we don't go into the ditch. Pressing gently down here, which again feels a little bit smoother than it used to. See how easy that is nowadays? It never used to be that easy. I love it. Right, so now we're back into civilization, kind of. I'm going to put auto back on. And now we can just enjoy a nice peaceful ride. Hopefully there is somebody that wants to be picked up here. And we're about to find out. Whoa! I didn't want to turn any sharper and lose comfort point. Ended up nearly front-ending a taxi. Is there anyone? No, I can't see anybody there. No. Damn. That would have been a good one. Never mind. Right, so now off the Gapper, where there should be 2 people at each bus stop. We can obviously only pick up 2 of the people. Not a big problem. Get them over. It should still be a few hundred, maybe 1,000 each. Which is still money. Can't argue with money. Right. Oh, yeah, I forgot how sharp that corner was. Oh, that was close. I think for safety's sake, I am going to autopilot this. No. Wow, that was close. Ah, I forgot what I put the buttons to. Not that one. Yep, that one. There we go. Oh, man. Right, and then I'm going to speed this up. I will see you in Gapper. Well, it looks like autopilot made me late. Hopefully not too late. Ooh, overshot. Get in, people. Get in. Don't worry about me. Oh, yeah, he did worry about me. I have to stop here anyway, even though I can't pick anyone up. There should be another bus coming along soon. Don't worry about it. Right. Everybody wants to get off. Obviously, because this is kind of like the last stop anyway. Don't know why people would catch a bus that distance. Too early, you say? How long were they expecting me to take to get there? Never mind, let's speed it up. There we go, and now we're on time. Parked. Everybody off. Right, we're in 130 grand's worth of debt. Let's get paid. You're welcome. We are now in 130 grand positive. That couldn't have worked out any better. So, let's dump that thing there and head back over to... Wait, we've got a truck there. Right, we don't own anything at all, do we? Wait, hang on a minute. I swear I had 2 campies. Where's my other campy? Wait, did I only buy one? Oh no, there's one there, isn't there? Don't worry, that's just me being an idiot. Right. Not really that much we can do down there at the moment. Unless we go shopping. Let's go shopping. Right. So we're at the bank. I've just paid off as much of my loans as I can. We are now back to 0 money, but we still have a little bit of a loan. So I'm going to take out the maximum I can over the maximum amount of time I can. I do understand that is going to give me 100 grand worth of interest, but we've got a long time to pay it, and the installments are going to be cheap. So, actually, I think 10 hours was probably going to be enough. That does halve the interest. Yeah, I don't really want massive amounts of debt like that. So I'm taking it. That's fine. I'm going to repay that one just so I don't have 2 loans going at the same time. 270,000 is going to be more than enough for what I need. And let's continue our shopping trip. And here we are. All right, we are ready to buy our second truck. Now, we can't afford anything like the Longhorn. That's a little bit out of our range right now. But we can get something like the FL1 or the Atlas. FL1 is going to be 160,000. The Atlas 6x4 is 170. So for the extra 10,000, I think we'd probably have much nicer time with the Atlas. Plus, I think it's actually a tiny bit shorter, which would make things a little bit easier. So let's go for the Atlas. Bye-bye. And now we've got 100 grand to spend on it. Interesting. I think it might make sense to grab the Jamusi, take all the mods off of that, and use them to avoid having to spend out on them twice. I'm not going to be using the Jamusi for a little while, because the Jamusi's main job is going to be for off-road runs, obviously, and anything recovery related that needs a winch. Let's get you in there. Let's get the Jamusi spawned up. Where are you, Jamusi? Don't need any repairs. Right, parts, powertrain. Let's borrow the radiator. Install that. Somebody did tell me in the comments not to be selling all the old stuff, and yeah, rightly so. I shouldn't be selling all the old stuff. So I'll stop doing that, basically. Final drive is fine. Brake power, I will take that. I know it's not expensive, but I'll take it anyway. Brake pads can stay. I'm going to leave all the suspension stuff there. Don't think... yeah, I'll take that as well. You know what? No, I am taking them. I don't want to have to buy them again. If I can use the same ones, I don't need them. I'm not going to need them. And I'm not going to need them. Tyres, no. Wheels, no. Actually, wheels... I did sell the Jamusi wheels, so I don't need them. Actually, should I buy the Jamusi wheels? Then at least I can use the ones that are there. Aerodynamics, nothing there, etc. Winch it can keep, fuel tank it can keep. Right, that's enough. Let's jump in there now and load her up as best as we can. Install that. Can I afford that? I can't, because I need truck level 100, but I can get the 440, so I will buy and install that for now. The 350, I'm never going to need that. I would never use that over the other options. Tempted to put the 13 speed in it. I am definitely tempted. I think it gives you a much broader range of drive. Oh, I'm not sure actually. 18 speed would be hilarious. I'd just be constantly changing gear all the time. No, you know what? I'm thinking maybe leave that in there for now. Because it does work pretty well with that. Final drive is okay as is. I am going to buy a couple of lock diffs for it because they do help. Or should I get two ways? No, I'm going to go locked. It's fine. Right, brake power. Go with 130, sorry. And get some brake pads. Good. Suspension. Right, here we go. So I'm going to go for 150 on the front axle. You know what? I don't think that might make it quite drifty. I'm going to go 150 on all three axles. Might be a bad choice. We shall see. I'm going to go for 200 on the front and 300 on the rear. Dampers, I'm going to go, I think, not enough money. Okay, dampers are going to stay as they are. And this is why we borrowed stuff off the Jamusi. Still that. Ride height does not need changing. Tyres don't need changing. Wheels we've already got, so let's just get them on. I do like the Atlas wheels, but they're not paintable. I know. Vanity. Vanity at its finest. I'm going to take the higher up front bumper, which I think is that one. Ooh, that's a lot of money to spend on a bumper. Especially when it doesn't make that much difference. That would be nice, but again, very expensive. $3 grand isn't too bad, and it does help. Alright, fuel tanks. Or fuel tank, I should say. Alright, so what were we missing out of all this? Spacers we've got, dampers. Yeah, just dampers. That's it. Okay, so I do need to take the dampers off of the Jamusi. Dampers. They're not exactly the ones I would have used, but close enough. Suspension, dampers. I did want... Oh, hang on, how much are the... They're $5 grand each. Yeah, I definitely can't afford them. Can I afford two more of them? I can, but that would be at the very... Oh, God. I was hoping to put two 400s on the front and 500s on all the back. But I can't do that now, so I'm going to just use exactly how it was there. That's fine. Whatever. We'll use that. Right. Can I afford the front bumper now? I can. And I want its second body colour, I think. There we go. That just lifts it up off the ground slightly. And we want that colour there. That colour there. Window can be tinted. Seat can be grey, but I want it completely matte. Seat 2 can be that way. Don't delete it. And I want it completely matte again. With no metallic. There we go. Wheels can be chrome. Ooh, wow, wow, wow. Is it just me, or does that actually suit them wheels? No. Right. Colour-coded wheels? No, looks stupid. Green wheels. Ooh, we could go for like a chromey grey. Or completely chrome. I think I'm going to go for the darker chrome. Boom. Done. Right. Now, today, what are we doing? We're going down to the harbour. First things first, we're going to get our Atlas. Let's go and borrow some trailers. Because we are skint. We cannot afford to buy them. We can't even afford to rent them. Although if you do rent them, you're going to have to drive them down here anyway, and that would be a massive pain in the arse. Okay, so she handles pretty well. Took that corner nice and flat. Don't worry, I know it's going to be nighttime. The drive will not be nighttime. I will cut forward. Let's have a little skiddy there. I don't know where the trailer spawns. I think it goes to the right, but I've got a funny feeling it may be to the left. Let's go spawn one and find out. So, I need a... Oh, that's what I wanted! You dick! Oh, why is this game such a tool to me sometimes? Alright. So I can't do that. I'm going to have to do that. I don't know if I can get 2 of those on. I'm going to assume that I can't. So it spawns right on the box. Didn't think it did, but apparently it does. About there somewhere, I think. Let's see if I can get 2 of these on. Lead 20. Hook up. Pull forward. Let's shift that all the way forward. A little bit of clipping going on there. Pull you all the way forward as well. This is not going to work. It just isn't. Get you all the way forward. Come on, please work, because that would be absolutely amazing. Oh my god, it works! Oh, that's awesome. Right, it does limit me to 2 20-foot containers. I can't do 1 40-foot, but at least we can do containers and cars at the same time. And that's what I was hoping for, because the best part of these B-train container trailers is being able to do more than just car runs. When you come down to the harbour, you want to be able to do as much as you can. Right, let's get you all the way down. Now, I am fully prepared to do 2 separate runs, one to the lower dealership and one to the upper dealership if I have to. I would rather just stack as many minis as possible going to the top one, but whatever. I'll take whatever I can get. Now, I'm going to have to do a lot of respawning here, so I will see you when we've got a bunch of cars. Right, so I have managed to spawn a lot of minis and Mickeys, so let's get the top layer loaded. No more seem to want to spawn. I think I have to get these strapped down first to get any more to spawn. I'm hoping to get only minis on here, but we shall see. Once these are strapped down, they kind of get forgotten about by the game. Yeah, there you go, another one spawned that was refusing to spawn beforehand. So this is another North Island. Let's get this one on. I will take Mickeys if I have to, but they are a little bit longer. I have had a few Panthers, but they seem to be a little bit longer again, so I've kind of avoided them for now. with a rotator, I could obviously get these on sideways, or at least I think I could, and get even more. But I'm trying to play the game how it was intended, so I'm going to try my hardest to avoid too much in the way of glitching or exploiting. So I'll get the lower island minis done. Let's just get him out of the way. He is a North Island, but like I said, it's a Mickey, not exactly what I'd hoped for. Let's get you nice and neatly up the end there. The best part of these things, they don't weigh anything, so I probably won't notice the fact that this trailer is going to be a lot heavier. Go. Let's get another one done. If I waited long enough, I could probably get all minis to the top of the island, but I ain't got that kind of time today, so let's just... Whoa, wrong pedal. That was so close. How did that not collide? Let's just... No, roll backwards, you knobhead. There we go. I didn't really want to go that far back either, but whatever. Looks like we're there now. There we go. Right, so basically I'll show you what I've been doing here. I do need to lower that down now, I think, because otherwise it will hit. I think, yeah, 2 is the limit anymore, and that will start squashing minis. My, that is close. So what I've been doing to respawn these, for anybody who doesn't know, you can just click on them and abandon job. If you're either server admin or in a single player game, this works, and then as soon as you come out of the map, they should just pop back up. However, they are not just popping back up. One did. Come on. There's one. Okay, this does happen occasionally. There is a way to fix it. All you got to do is exit to menu and then just join straight back in again. Nothing needs to be changed. I'm going to drink my tea while it loads. There we go, and boom, we're done. And we get 1 mini. Oh, I didn't realise they stayed there. I thought they were going to despawn. Not going to complain. Not going to complain. Right, that is a top island, so I'm definitely taking that. Like I said, I don't mind going to the bottom island one because there is only 3 grand difference. Well, 6 grand by the time you get the no damage bonus. But if we go in for a full layer on both, it'll be worth it. Alright, strap, 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 and strap. Right, let's try and do another respawn here. Oop, wrong button. That wasn't the wrong button. I'm an idiot. None of those are comas, so let's just get rid of all of them. Here we go. We've got no comas again. That's not a problem. We'll just give them another respawn. It seems to be a completely RNG RNG based potluck anyway. I'm not going to bore you with all of this. I am just going to let these ones spawn, and no, it's still none again. I'm going to keep going and doing this until we get a bunch more minis, and I'll see you in a sec. Right, I've kind of finished. I think I'm going to do one more refresh, just see if we can get one last mini. No, I've been refreshing for quite some time now, and it's been giving me everything except, so I lied. I'm going to do one more. Why not? No. Waste of time. Right, never mind. So I've got 8 minis. All the bottom ones going to the bottom of the island. Top one's going to the top of the island. No, hang on. Up. There we go. That'll be fine like that. So, yeah, we've got 10 vehicles in total. I did pick the Fox to go up there because it was the shortest wheelbase and it just kind of holds on there, just kind of. Obviously, I could have got a longer vehicle on here, but there's no benefit in having a longer vehicle down there, so may as well just go with that. Let's... first things first, I'm going to make it daylight. Actually, no, let's go and grab a container. Then we'll make it daylight. So I need to get down to the campy anyway. This is not going to be easy with a 440 horse engine. Obviously, the 540 or 550, whatever it is, would have been way better. But hopefully, she still handles it well. Right, we don't go in this one. No, we go in the next one. Nice and gentle. Don't want any jackknifing. Got to be so careful. Right. Now, I need 2. Let's go for the longest distance ones. So that one's going to Jeju Airport. Not a bad option. We can't take that one. We don't really want to take that one. Guja Food Factory. That's on the way. That's a 40-footer. Ansan is not a bad shout because we are passing that. Literally no point in taking that. So really our best options are... They're gonna be... Well, I can take one Jeju Airport because we can go past that way. If we go up this way, we can go to Three Water and there. So Three Water is 20. So that's 50,000 if I take them two. So I think I want the heaviest one on the front, don't I? Yeah, the heaviest one on the front. So what's that one? That one's 28 tons. That one is 13. So let's get that one loaded up front and Three Water loaded in the rear. Oh, hang on. I could have gone to the toy factory. That would have been much better. Let's unload them. 2 to the toy factory. Excuse me. 2 to the toy factory. There we go. That is much better because 2 times 28k is much better than the alternative, what we had before, 50k in total. So, right. That's going to do a lot for our truck level and our financial situation. I'm not going to do the return trip. That would just take too long. That would have been the next best option purely because it's not out of our way. But if we come along that way anyway, obviously we'll skip that, drop them cars off, then we can drop the 2 containers off, then drop the rest of the cars off. That is the most beneficial way I can possibly think of doing this. I don't see a better option, if I'm honest. Wow, it feels heavy. I cannot wait to weigh us going through the, what's it called? Weighbridge thing, I suppose. Let's go and have a little look. This is probably the biggest load I've ever hauled in this game without using winch, Jamusi winch train. Right, off the throttle. Okay, so we weigh 93 tons. Not the heaviest load, actually. It might be the biggest, like the longest, but I don't think it's the heaviest. I feel like I've definitely done over 100 tons, and I'm not including the 50 steel coils, or whatever that was. 38, I think it was, actually. So the truck itself is actually well within weight. Strangely, the containers are not. That's odd, because they should be perfectly fine. The suspension is suffering, but they are rented trailers. There's nothing we can do about that. Okay. Not a problem at all. I mean, the axles do go over 10 tons. We are going to get a fine. It's only a 3,000 fine. Not too bad. So let's hurry up and speed up time. Get the... I'm going to get a screenshot while I'm here, the old thumbnail, and I will see you in the morning. Good morning, everybody. It is time to leave. So let's get the old camera set up. There we go. I'm not going to do this inside. I'll do this on the chase cam. It's going to be in manual. No. I'm going to be in auto for this. I don't want to make any mistakes, so I am going to drive as sensibly as possible. Probably won't be sticking to the speed limits. Might as well indicate. I'm going to have to take this wide as hell. Am I going to do it? Yes, that'll do it. Jesus, that copper's getting a little bit risky there, isn't he? I mean, that's not even on me, that's on him. Oh my god, now he's trying to undertake me. Absolute clown. For the one time that I start driving sensibly and then the police start doing things like that. Unbelievable, isn't it? Right, well, here it is. We're 42 minutes into the video already, so I'm going to kick this off with a time lapse straight away, and I'll see you at the other end. Oh, here we go. First destination reached. Now, I did completely wreck two of the minis because I had the trailer, the fifth wheels as far forward as I physically could get them. Bad idea. Very, very bad idea. Whoops, never mind. It's only two minis. It's just the front two there. So let's get the... No, not that one. Let's get that down. So we've got 5 cars to get off here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get off. The other side. That one was already done. Oh, nearly. Gotcha. Last one. Oh no, that one's already done. Cool. Right. Come on, fella. Let's get you off. Oh, wrong seat. Oh, damaged that one. Shit. 47% damage. Alright, no worries. Ghosty that one. Mini should be in perfect condition still. Try and treat this one with a little bit of respect. 0% damage. Oh wow, I actually got 20 grand for the 0% damage. That's good. Nice. That's definitely not going to be on 0 when it goes down that flight of steps. Off she goes. I said off she goes. There we go. Bye-bye. Oh. I'll try harder on the next one. Go whistling diesel on it. Ooh, straighten up, straighten up. No! Shit. Thought my steering wheel was straight. It was not. Ah, crap. I've done it again. Okay. This one's damaged. And stuck. Come on, get off. Get off. There we go. Not a perfect landing by any stretch. Oh, come on. Right, it's playing with me now. We go. Let's see how much damage I caused to this one. 19%. Nah. Not the worst I've ever done, I suppose. Get down the stairs. You deserve it. Oh, come on. What is it with these minis rejecting the stairs? Again, this one should be in perfect condition. Let's make sure the steering wheel's straight this time, yeah? Close. It was almost straight. Missed. 2%. I'll take 2. Right, you're definitely going down the stairs. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. I actually thought it was going to miss. Right. Nope. Drive. Can I get this one off? No. Camera. Damn you, camera. Straight down, straight down. No! What did I even hit? Man, I cannot unload these for the life of me today. You got one with 0% damage. 9% on that one. Jesus. Oh, right. You're going all the way down the stairs. There we go. Right. Trying to drive with my pedals. Trying to walk with my pedals, I mean. Get this back up. Yeah, might as well go all the way up. Give the Fox some rear support, shall we? Actually, that might be a bad idea. Don't want to push it into a Mini now, do we? Oh, I might have caused a little bit of havoc here. Although, what are you waiting for? Move, stupid. Tell you what, this 440 engine, not doing the worst job I have ever seen. Why do I have no... My truck's doing wheelies, I've got no steering. You know what? I was going to despawn it, but I see a shortcut. Take it through here. Oh, might have hit the Fox. My bad. Oh well. We got... Oh, please don't hit the minis. Please don't hit the minis. Oh, I think it might have hit a couple of minis. We got a couple of them unloaded. We've made some money. Yeah, that's really all I can focus on right now. But we are running out of time, so I'm going to quickly speed up the trip to the next place, and I will see you at Gujwa Meat Factory. Right, the autopilot had other plans and wanted to come here first. Not a problem at all, because at least it means we can actually dump the trailer. Make the load a little bit smaller for us. Let's get into a nice position here. Whoa, there we go, jackknifing. Didn't even mean to do that, but obviously. Who would mean to do that? And I'm stuck. I can't do anything. Interesting. Let's try a reverse. Right, forward. There we go. That's better. Oh, a little bit more than what I wanted, but whatever. That'll do. Let's go and get these bad boys unloaded. That and that. Dread to think how much damage we got on these. It's not going to be pretty. Alright, let's get all of these unstrapped. And the other side. These are a real pain in the ass to unstrap on this. See what we got. We got some body damage on this one, and my steering wheel's not straight again. Right, 24%. Not the worst news. Let's hope we can get some with 0% though, because we need the money. Steering wheel straight. No obvious damage on this one yet. Okay, 2%. I'll take 2%. 0 would be better, of course. Right, this one's got some very obvious damage. Whoa, you crazy... What are you doing? It's on autopilot. That should do. Right, I think this now has more damage on it. The game is really against me today. 39%. Hello? Go away. There we go. Look, he's doing it again. It's gone from Mr. Bean to Christine. Yeah, body damage on this one as well. And, oh crap. I am having such a bad day here. 30%. Yeah. Leave that one in reverse. %, damage on this one, I would assume. Or at least very close to. And annoyingly, yeah, that one I didn't damage on the way off. That one was already fully damaged. That is annoying. Right, let's get the trailer unloaded. Don't know why I bothered doing that. So we've made an amount of money. I wasn't paying attention. I can't remember how much debt we were in. A lot, I know that much. But we're now at 165 in the green, which doesn't quite cover the debt. I think we took out 270,000 on the loan. Not the worst news. We've definitely had worse days in this game. We've had a lot of worse days in this game. But, I'm sure we can get up to, what is it? That'll be 215 we end up at. Plus however much we were in the minus beforehand. So we have made about 165 roughly thousand, obviously plus whatever we were in the minus beforehand. I could go back and look, but can't really be bothered. If anybody's that worried, rewind it a little bit. Oh, do not flip. Saved by the, well, the pure skill, I suppose. Absolute pure skill of the driver. I am not a massive fan of the massive overheating problem we've got right now. I'm not a massive fan of the 440 engine. I feel like this would have been so much easier with the 500, obviously. But, yeah, it's done it. It got the job done. That's all that really matters. I think with 4 containers, it probably would have struggled a lot more. Definitely would have struggled a lot more, because obviously containers are heavier than a bunch of minis. But we got to the end. Oh, whoa, that was close. I don't know how long the video has been now, because I accidentally stopped it instead of pausing it earlier, so I had to start again. But yeah, it's done it in a reasonable amount of time, I would say. Oh crap, I just realised I'm going to have to reverse one in and then split the trailers and then reverse another one in, aren't I? Oh crap. I didn't take that into consideration when I was picking the meat factory. Alright. Let's see how my B-train skills are. Try and get completely straight on it as we pull away from it. That's not completely straight, but it's good enough. So I need to get that end round, sharpish. There we go. That should straighten that out. Now, full lock. Boy, it really is struggling. I think it's not doing as it's told. I feel like the front wheels are lifted off the floor slightly. Get straight. Get straight. Ah, I'm running out of space to get straight. Yeah, look. It's just dragging the wheels. It's not actually steering. Oh, now it is. Don't know if I can make it in that amount of gap now. Might just about get there. Can't get it turned in time, though. Shite. Right, can I just ram it in? No. Bugger. I hate B-train trailers. Pain in the arse. Right, so I need to go that way. No, it's not steering properly. God damn it. Right, I'm going to have to drop them off and do these one at a time, which is a bit of a ball ache, but never mind. Landing gear up. Disconnect. Oh god, that's driving so much nicer already. Can I get round that one? No, why is it still doing that, though? It's still doing the steering thing. I'm on full lock and it's barely turning. I'm guessing it's because the trailer's overweight. Like, by quite a lot as well. But we're in. That's all that matters. I don't think you can get contract for containers, can you? No, you cannot. Plastic pallets only. You dropped off there. I'm not returning it, so I don't need to worry about picking it back up again. Now it turns fine. Did miss that a little bit. Luckily the game's got the old vacuum mode activated. Should be able to just go straight and fall off the edge there. Perfect. So we're up to 221,000 now, and our trucking level should... Oh, it's at 90, so I still can't buy that trailer. Oh, that is kind of annoying, actually. I think we are going to have to do more containers next episode, because we really need that up. And it's miles off right now. Where is... have we got a trailer picker up or a place thingy majig? Yeah, there's one over there, isn't there? Alright. Yeah, trucking level 100, that's all it needs. Damn. That's a pain in the arse. So I can have the rear, which is essentially the same as the Cotra 40, except better looking, in my opinion. I mean, there's not much in it. The wheels are further back. Don't know if that makes any difference to the drivability. I suppose it makes the turning circle a little bit nicer because you won't have all the overhang ready to hit things when you're turning sharp. It does look shorter actually, doesn't it? What is it? 40.4 foot versus... Ah, it's exactly the same length. Or is that just... No, that's just the cargo space. It doesn't say what it's size-wise. Maybe we could make something work with that one. Because that is actually... Or it looks to be shorter than that. Exactly the same cargo space again. I wonder what the difference is between them two, other than the extra axle. I do need to do a little bit more research into this, I think. But anyway, that is all I have for you today. So thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. Meet me in the comments and join me on the next one. Bye bye for now.